I am Abiola Jackson. This is the Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip TV. This is for Saturday, March the 8th. I want to bring to your attention Twerking Alaska Airlines flight attendant vows revenge after being fired for her X rated aisle dances. This is courtesy from the Daily Mail, dailymail.com. That's dailymail.co.uk. Shout out to them. Fair use, fair use, fair use for this article. So the Alaska Airlines flight attendant who was fired for twerking on board said her termination was unfair and that she had no idea it would be deemed as inappropriate. Nellie Dahlia was sacked from her dream job after a video she posted on TikTok of her twerking on an empty plane went viral in November of 2024. Dahlia amassed more than 72,000 views, but once her former employer got a hold of it, her career with the airline was terminated. Now, the San Francisco native has emotionally explained her side of the story, saying that she chose to dance on the plane as an innocent way to start her workday. She says, "I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself hyped up for my day," basically, she told Inside Edition. After the 20-second dance video went viral, the airline informed her that she was fired just 6 months into her contract. "They just said I broke their social media policy," Dahlia said, added that she wasn't able to explain her actions. "I put on such a proud face every time I step on that plane, and for them to terminate me without giving me a chance was just unfair," she continued. Dahlia also said in a post that the airline did discriminate against her because the viral clip was geared towards the urban community. See, that's what she's saying. Nellie Dahlia, the former Alaska Airlines flight attendant who was fired after a video of her twerking on the plane went viral, said her termination was unfair. That's her there twerking. Twerking during the layover, the 2-hour layover. Dahlia was sacked from her dream job. She posted this on TikTok on her twerking on an empty plane that went viral November 2024. So she goes on to say, of course, the company would like to embrace all cultures, but yeah, leave the minority girl from the ghetto out, she added. The former flight attendant also said that the video was meant to be a celebratory reaction to her completing her 6-month probationary period with the airline. She goes, "I was really proud of myself that I came so far. I just didn't think that my video and my post and the way I was dancing would be deemed as inappropriate," Dahlia said. "I didn't think that, being so happy. I didn't think that, being so happy could turn into something like this." After initial post of the video, Dahlia then reposted the twerking clip with a new caption, "Can't even be yourself anymore without the world being so sensitive. What's wrong with a little twerk before work? People act like they never did that before." Footage was posted along with a hashtag, "Discrimination is real." Her TikTok page has since been made private. Soon after she was let go, Dahlia launched a GoFundMe page to help her make ends meet due to this sudden loss of income. The page, which is no longer accepting donations, raised more than $3,300. Dahlia described herself as wrongfully fired flight attendant and added, "I never thought a single moment would cost me everything." That's her right there. She's emotionally breaking down and crying. That's her there twerking. TikTok video. So one day during a layover, I posted a lighthearted video of my personal social media account. It was harmless. It was a harmless clip that was recorded at 6 a.m. while waiting 2 hours for pilots. I was also celebrating the end of probation and made it out of a hard upbringing in the San Francisco, California area. Life some life something many people in the industry could relate to. The video went viral overnight, but instead of love and support, it brought unexpected scrutiny. Although it was a poor decision on behalf, I didn't think it would cost me my dream job. She then detailed how her former employer reacted to the clip, adding, I explained that the video wasn't intended to harm anyone or the company, but they didn't want to listen. Without warning, they terminated me. No discussion, no chance to defend myself, and no chance for a thorough and proper investigation. Dahlia, who said that she's always been careful about what she shares online, also noted that during her time with Alaska Airlines, she suffered a personal loss. She said, in between those 6 months, both my English bulldogs died unexpectedly. My relationship was rocky because of the time I spent away, but I loved my job, meeting new people, seeing the world, and creating a safe, welcoming environment for passengers. It wasn't always easy, but I was proud of what I did. She also mentioned that even though being a flight attendant was her dream job, she was using that income from it to help her blossom her lingerie and dessert business. So I'll show you that in a moment. The lingerie business, I'll show you that. It's on Instagram. I'll show you that in a moment. The aspiring business owner was quickly scrutinized online as some applauded the airline's reaction, while others supported the former flight attendant's cheeky clip. Of course, she deserves to lose her jobs, one person said. She chose to violate Alaska Airlines' social media policy, which all Alaska Airline employees are required to follow when hired. She got herself fired, one TikTok user commented. Another wrote, nothing wrong with twerking before work, only wrong to be doing it in uniform while on company property. Another person said, shame on Alaska Airlines for being overly sensitive. We will make sure to support your GoFundMe page. So that's the Daily Mail's, that's from the Daily Mail. So this is her here. That's her here. This is her other picture here. The Jasmine brand, that's another, I guess, social gossip site. They got her there. And then this is her website here that she talked about, the lingerie website. This is her here, Nellie's Design. That's her lingerie website. That's her right there. She's doing the lingerie. And she has different women trying out her lingerie. They're modeling her lingerie. Yeah, they're modeling her lingerie. The different ladies. And that's her right there. That's Nelly right there. That's her right in the corner. Yep, there. So that's her website. That's what she's doing. Her business. That's what she says. So that's it for that. My take on this is you gotta follow the Alaskan Airlines policy. That's all I gotta say. You gotta follow the policy. When the policy tells you, if they have a social media policy that you have to follow, you gotta follow that policy. Doesn't matter what you do. I mean, once you break the policy, you break the policy. I mean, they got rules and regulations. All these airlines have rules and regulations for a reason. So you have to follow the rules and regulations for a reason. Yeah, I don't. There's, for me, in my opinion, there's no. I mean, the thing is, she shouldn't have. You got to keep some things. You got to keep private. And that thing there, when she was twerking and dancing, X-rated through the airplane aisles of the seats while on a layover for 2 hours or so, according to the article. She should have kept that private. You know, I read some things you got to keep private, some things you can show. That's one thing she should have kept private. That video, that should have been private. Them kind of things you keep that private to yourself. Don't put that on social media. Don't put that kind of thing. Yeah, because especially if you're wearing the Alaskan Airlines uniform, you're wearing a uniform as a I guess they call him a stewardess. She's a stewardess on the flight or a flight attendant as a flight attendant on representing the company American Airlines. I mean Alaskan Airlines. Excuse me. Representing Alaskan Airlines, wearing the airline uniform. I mean, yeah, once you're wearing that uniform and you're twerking and doing that on a flight, and then you post it, it's like a bad representation and a bad reflection on the company, and that's something that the airlines, like Alaskan Airlines, they don't. That's not their standard. That's not their policy. That's not their standard. That's not their policy whatsoever. When you're wearing their uniform on the Alaskan airline flight. I know there's no passengers there, no passengers or anything of that nature. But still, even though there's no passengers, you had a 2 hour layover. You can't post those things. You can't post those things on the social media. Twerk and dance, but don't post it. Don't post it on social media. That's the mistake she made. Twerk and dance and keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself. That's the mistake. She put it online, and that's what's costed her a job. But yeah, when the CEOs of these companies like Alaskan Airlines and any other major airlines see that kind of thing, and you're wearing their uniform, like I said, it's a bad reflection, and it's a bad look for the company. And it doesn't, and it's kind of, and at the same time, I would even go as far as it makes it puts, it's basically an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to the Alaskan Airlines company. It's an embarrassment. So it's not a good look. It's not a good look for them, for employees to be doing that kind of thing, wearing their uniform. You're a representation of and a reflection of the company. And like the social media policy is, it doesn't state that you can do all that sort of thing, wearing the uniform and twerking and dancing in the aisles in the aisles of the airplane. That's not part of the social media. That's not part of the social media policy and standard for Alaskan Airlines. So I understand why they did what they did. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to uphold an image. The airlines are trying to uphold an image, and that's obviously not the image that they want. That's not the image that they want to abide by. They don't want to abide by that. I'm thinking, in my opinion, they should have I would have went as far. I wouldn't have went as far as firing her. For me, in my opinion, I would have suspended her. I would have done a suspension. Do a suspension. A suspension without pay. That's what I would have done. A suspension without pay. I would have went as far as that. In my opinion, that's what I would have done. A suspension. Because I mean, that's what I would have done. At least a suspension. How long the suspension is, I don't know. That's not me. That's not for me to say, because I'm not the CEO or the head of Alaskan Airlines. But I would have done a suspension at least a suspension without pay. That would have been, in my opinion, punishable enough to the point of, if it happens again, then you terminate and fire. In my opinion, that's what I would have done. I would have done a suspension without pay. In my opinion, that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. If I had to make the choice, that's what I would have done. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but it just goes to show you the moral of the story is, you gotta watch what you post on social media. You gotta watch what you post down there. That's the moral of the story. Watch what you post down there. You can't post any little thing on there or any big thing on there. Because, like I said, it's sensitive to companies like like Alaskan Airlines and other companies. It's pretty sensitive stuff. So you gotta watch what you're posting on social media these days. You gotta watch it. Gotta watch that. Because I mean, just because it's suitable to you and your eyes, to others it's not. You know what I mean? So others, meaning other companies, it's not. It's not. It's not deemed appropriate for companies like Alaskan Airlines and other companies out there. Seeing those kind of videos like that. Yeah. Like I said, I would have. For me, I would have done a suspension, and then, well, if it happens again, then the termination. That's what I would have. That's personally what I would have done. So, man, it's and she had the GoFundMe page. She raised a lot of capital in a short time. Raised a lot of money in a short time. $3,300 she raised in a short time. She raised a lot. But yeah, that's what I would have done in that case. They, instead of like firing her like that, they should hear her out, hear what she got to say. That's what I would have done. I would have listened to what the woman has to say. Suspend her, give her a suspension, suspend her without pay, in my opinion. Like I said, and then if she does it, then if it happens again, then termination. That's the process I would have done. But like I said, I'm not the CEO of the Alaskan Airlines, so that's just my take and my opinion on how I would have dealt with the situation if I was running or if I was in charge of the airlines. That's what I would have done. But yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. But she got a business running. She got a lingerie business. So, she got other women modeling her lingerie. So I mean, yeah, she got something on the side going. So I mean, see, as you guys saw on the Instagram that I showed you guys. But that's all I got to say about this. Nothing else to say about this. That's it. Unfortunate, like I said. But you live and you learn, and you just got to move on. That's it. That's it. But comment below. Hit the like and subscribe button for more entertainment news and for Celebrity Gossip TV. Yeah, hit the like and notification button. Give me your thoughts on this. What do you think? Do you think her firing was justifiable? Or do you think she should have been suspended or given another chance? Just give me your thoughts and opinions on this. Let me know what you think. That's all I gotta say. Nothing else about this. Until next time, for more entertainment news, celebrity gossip. Peace. Take care.